Good morning. Good morning. Hey, welcome Periscope. I wanted you to get this visual picture of these luscious vine ripe tomatoes because today we're going to be talking about redeeming the time. And that's my Joyce Myers cup that I got. so, yeah, we're going to be a little creative with our cast today, and I'll tell you why. So, let me turn this around. So welcome, this is Kelly Ramsey with Developing People, and we are, hey, good morning, Angela. So we are a program that helps you to develop the greatness that's already within you. And we develop that because we help you to discover, one, what it is, and two, how to develop it. Welcome, let me know where you're from. And then we help you to launch your ideas from just the idea stage to greatness, and so to reality. And so that's what we're about. That's what we want to do. So I'm going to put my tomatoes back in my kitchen. So today is Time Management Thursday, and so we talk about managing our time. So you're looking at me right now, and so I look all refreshed and ready to go and start my day, but that is not how this day started out. So I woke up late at 7:41. And if you are looking at your clock right now, it is 8:52. I have gotten my boys up, dressed, dropped them at school, came back home, took a shower, got dressed myself, made coffee, and now I'm here with you on Periscope, all within like an hour and 11 minutes. That's a lot of activity. And so when I was doing that, I thought about, well, today is Time Management Thursday. That's not going to look too good. Talking about time management when the time was not, it wasn't an ideal morning. But time management really is not about being ideal. Time management is about redeeming the time that you have, using the time, right? And using it wisely. So I thought I would use myself as a life lesson. So my normal routine is that I, get up, get dressed, drop the boys. I'm dressed as well, and head to work. And on the way to work, I listen to my my Periscope cast. And so my morning mentor moment is with Ebony L. Truss. If you're not following her, follow her on Periscope. She's awesome. So this morning she was on, and she has a big thing, Ignite Your Life tonight at 7:00. And there's still time, I think, to get on if you go really quickly to do that after you finish watching this one. And so she was talking about she had been up all night, actually all week, been staying up late and whatnot. And she woke up this morning at 6:30. Her normal wake up time is 4:30. So that's 2 hours behind. And she said, I had nothing because we were running late, but she said, I'm going to make the best of it. I'm going to still show up for my Periscope family. So she was on, just for a quick minute, but she made it and she got there and she was just telling the story. And what she talked about was that you need to show up. And so if you don't show up, you miss out on opportunities. I've been talking to some friends about that we have many opportunities to connect, but if we're not showing up for the connection, then we miss the opportunity, right? And so she was talking about that. And so as she was talking, I was like, man, we had the same morning, right? And so I was like, I'm going to have to just tell the story of what it really looks like, help somebody who thinks you have to do everything perfect, because you can't do everything perfect, but you can show up and get the work done. So today's broadcast is really about redeeming the time. And as we look at time, looking at the seasons, right? And so I started off showing you those vine ripe tomatoes because that is a product that has come in a particular season, but being vine ripe means that they stayed on the vine long enough to mature fully, right? And so a lot of times we're not paying attention to the seasons of our lives. And so before it's time, we're trying to get a harvest when we hadn't planted a seed, right? So there's seed time and harvest time. And if you don't plant the seeds during that seed time, you won't yield a harvest during that time. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry, let me get some coffee. And so you can't expect to get a harvest when you're not planting the seeds. But you also have to plant the seeds within the season that it needs to be planted in order for it to produce. And so I was doing some writing yesterday in my blog journal, and I was writing about springing forth, and how in springing forth, I look at my garden and I plant bulbs in my garden, because the bulbs are like amazing. You put them in there, don't have to do anything, and at the right appointed time, they come up, right? But it's deeper than that. So there's nurturing that's going on in the soil in the winter when it's dormant, and then it's coming forth and springing forth, and flowers are blooming because I've nurtured the soil, I've watered it, and all those types of things, right? But if you don't get it in, again, at the particular time, then you will miss that opportunity. Thank you for the hearts. And so if I get the bulbs in the moment that the freeze is happening, because I'm in Oklahoma and we have freezes. So if I get the bulb in during that time, then it's not likely that the bulb is going to survive that freeze. But if I put the bulb in and I cover it and I protect it, it will still produce during that freeze time, depending on how long it is and how many days or whatnot. And so the key is to get the bulb in the ground, right? And so I can aspire to have this beautiful garden. I can aspire to have this beautiful life. But if I don't ever begin the work, show up, get the seed in the ground, nurture it so it can grow, I won't get the fruit of that. And that's what really redeeming the time is about, and the time management piece. So I wanted to share that with you. So it's very quick scope today, but I wanted to make sure I got on. And so I got to get ready now to get on a conference call. And then I have 2 back-to-back meetings. And yeah, I know it is really true. And you know, sometimes those simple lessons, we miss that, but it really is that simple, and it is true. And so if we do the work, we get the results of the work. And so I'll give you an example of that. Yesterday, I manage education team. And so yesterday and Tuesday, I was able to meet with all of my team members from one particular site and have their joint meeting as well. That was so fruitful. Because what it does, it gives them time to plug in with me. They get their quality, focused time, and then they can go produce. And it was a refreshing, because it was getting them back on track after lots of travel and different meetings and whatnot. And so I felt like so accomplished, because I was like, I met with everybody and we had our meeting. So I was like, woo. And so this week is a week of meeting with my sites. And so I've been able to meet with 2 sites this week, and then I have 2 more today, actually 3 more this week. And so that's powerful, because they get their one-on-one time. Now, then what I have to do is I have to pull away from that and then go do my planning and get my work done. But it's all possible because I schedule it, and I schedule it, honor the appointment, and make it and show up. You can do that too. So schedule your time, schedule your life, schedule your plans. But when the unexpected comes, like waking up at 7:41, when you're supposed to be leaving the house at 7:41, adjust, do what you can to get done, and don't get stuck there. Because I could have easily said, oh, we're all staying home today. You guys are not going to school, and I'm going to not go to work. And then all my appointments for the day would be like, you didn't show up. What happened? I'm like, I woke up late, so I didn't feel like pushing through. That's not an option, right? Because my word is my bond, and I'm a part of systems, so I can't just say, oh, no, not coming today. Didn't feel it. I'm going to the fair. I'm going to the Arts Festival, which is in town in Oklahoma, so check it out if you haven't already. And so you're like, yeah, no, I'm not making it today. That's not an option. So redeem the time, get to your appointments today, get to where you need to be, because people are waiting on you, and what you have to say and give is so important. And you matter. That's most important. You really, really matter. So have an awesome day. I'm going to get on with mine and get the rest of my stuff going. And thank you for letting me be not clandestine. That's being secret. Be transparent to share with you like the real deal story. You're like, yes, I'm getting to work after this. Good. Get to work. And have a prosperous day. Tell me who you are and where you're from too. So you get to work, and yeah, that's why I had to share it, because like we think that we're living in this bubble. You're welcome, Angela. We think we're living in this bubble that we're the only ones that wake up at 7:41, and you're like, oh crap, this day is gonna be horrible. No, it's not. So I didn't say that. I just got up and like, oh my God, and I started moving. Well, Cheryl, welcome from Birmingham, Alabama. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure you share me. I'm on every morning, Monday through Friday, usually between about 8:15, 8:30. And so check us out, and we're there really encouraging things you can use every day. So I talk very practical. There's no like hype or pomp and circumstance. It's just Kelly sharing her story and her life. So enjoy having you this morning. So if you want to find me, good. If you want to find me, I'm on Facebook, Kelly Ramsey, and also under Developing People. And if you go to our website, developpeople.org, you can also follow my blog. So I did a blog post from our Monday Periscope that's already up, talking about being still. So it gives you all the steps and whatnot. So go check that out and make sure you share it too with friends. So have an awesome day, and I will see you all later. And thank you for replay viewers who are going to replay and watch. And so thank you for tuning in, and we appreciate you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.